What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to some more of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. So we've made it to the Keeper's castle. Still just getting used to everything in this game. And it sounds like we need to help some of the people here before the captain will see us. So I don't know what that means exactly. It just says we need to prove ourselves. So maybe we try some of these bounties. I'm not sure how hard they're going to be. But I figure the first thing I'm going to do is just explore this place. So I came up here, followed up these little ramps to be up top, and I'm just going to take a look around, see what's there. What's interesting about this game is you don't get in trouble for stealing. You think of like typical Elder Scrolls style, everything is stealing when you touch it. But let's just talk to some people and see if we get some more quests, and we'll just explore this for a little bit, and then we'll continue on.
Hey, tell me, can you read? Listen, I'm no good with words. Could you read me a letter from my sister? She's learning how to read and write. Can you believe it? She writes letters to me. I'm so proud of her. Oh, thanks. Here's the letter.
Alright, so I should practically actually read this then. Whether it ain't good news. Oh, that's not good. A few red priests came, they want to take Mom because of the plague. Our dad and some other men did not agree. There was a fight, and Father got killed. Now I'm taking care of Mom. She's feeling more and more weak. We don't know if the priests are going to come back. It's hard, but she asked me to send her love and tell you to keep going and do good things. Oh man, okay. So I'm gonna have to tell the truth or lie to this guy, aren't I?
And what did it say? Everyone's healthy.
Okay, so you'd have to have perception to lie to him.
No, you must have misunderstood something. What do I do now? I don't know. I should go back to him, right? I guess that's true. Yes.
Alright, so I wonder if that sort of stuff counts as helping people for the captain. There's a guy over here too. Alar.
Scale armor. Scale armor. What do you think of it? The ones all the keepers wear. Sure, maybe it's easy to make and doesn't restrict movement, but it doesn't provide the best protection. Someone just needs to stab you between the scales and you're done for. Lamella armor is much better. That will prevent you from being run through with a polearm or getting shot with a bow. It's also much more comfortable. I read a lot about it. In Volume 4 of the Armourer's Almanac, Arden's Shadowblade describes the differences between various types of armour. For example, chainmail allows for a good range of movement, but it's heavy. It also provides poor protection against blunt weapons, and its production is laborious. No, but I have knowledge from books and a lot of thoughts on the subject, so I know what it would be like to wear different armour. Shadowblade is a moniker. Arden is passionate about weapons and armour. He has great knowledge of materials, techniques, and history. A true expert. Everything he writes is interesting. I would love to meet him one day. I told them, but they both said I know jack shit. Besides, the keepers rarely go outside the walls nowadays. Then the quartermaster added that if I don't like our equipment, he could send me out scouting in just my underwear. Perhaps you're right. But if somebody ever stabs me under the scales, I'll go straight to the quartermaster and give him an earful. Oh, of course. I mean, I've never made one. I'm not an armourer. But I've read so much about it that I'm sure it won't be a problem. Here's Here's the page from the Armorer's Almanac that explains the process.
It's worth it to talk to these guys the whole way through. Recipe for armor. Okay. We haven't got into any crafting, but I'm guessing this game has a pretty good crafting system, just based on the amount of detail they have so far. Okay, so here's something that's locked, but looks like a theft situation. Razor Splash Concoction. Requires 3 endurance, 5 practicality. That's cool. I think somewhere there's supposed to be a stash chest for me to put stuff in. I need to put things like that in that I may not use right away. Okay, so that's the entrance in the fast travel. Can I drop down there without dying? Looks like it. Nice. Oh Christ, now I'm gonna die though. Oh man. Okay. Oh, I should have saved it. When's the last time it saved? Auto save. It's pretty recent. Alright, I'm guessing this is gonna kill me. Yeah. Pretty long load time. Alright, so we didn't lose too much. Just gotta go unlock that chest again. Oh. Did that guy already leave? Oh boy. Why do I finally feel like I'm gonna find him dead somewhere later? I feel like this needs to come out a little bit more. That's better.
Are you here to keep me company or put me out of my misery? Just kidding. Love the view, but this weather is killing me. Always windy. Always moist. You don't say. I didn't choose to be here. Our beloved quartermaster sent me to freeze my arse off. He said as punishment for spitting on the good name of the keepers. Whatever the hell that means. I just got drunk in the tavern and lost half my pay. And maybe some of my clothes. But I mean, why would he even care? It was my gold. I can spend it how I please. Oh, I need a warm coat. And I mean the absolute warmest coat you can get, huh? Osprey might have something in stock or know how to make one. I'd ask myself, but he's not exactly speaking with me these days. Thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
Alright, let's find this guy a coat. Is that in town? Nice. Maybe that'll help with the quests. Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. So here it's stealing. Interesting. Oh. Upgrade, handcrafting, armor. Alright, I don't really have anything yet, but good to know. And upgrading. Okay, am I supposed to steal it? Bring him a warm coat. Not seeing a warm coat anywhere. Maybe I'm supposed to wait for this blacksmith. Alright, that's where he's from. So I'll have to come back there maybe during the daytime. Doesn't look like it, but apparently this is nighttime. And I know it looks silly, but if you do this, apparently you can improve your endurance. Cups. Junk.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages. They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and crowds. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives. Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn, only eat. Wow, an adventurer, are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen. If you need to cook something, go ahead.
Nice. Alright, so I can cook here.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? In the fishing village, That's where the guards retire to sit on their arses and fart. Sit, fart, and drink themselves into a stupor. Hell no! I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than wait. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out. Not rewarded with free beer.
Alright, so get some recipes from him. It's very expensive. 200, 300. Oh, they're like books with multiple recipes. 72 health over 60, 120. Let's get this one. It's all I can afford, really. I don't think I can sell much to him. Selling him stuff I just stole from his castle. I should read those first, actually. All right. Okay, so here's the stash. Alright, what can I get rid of? Those I won't need for a long time. Keeper's sister, I don't think I'll need that, but we'll see. Two-handed sword I'm not going to need for a long time. Not sure if I'll even use it. Probably good to keep all this crafting stuff. Alright.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer. And I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit. All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just 'cause they read a book. We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap. I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out. That, and I wouldn't trust him anywhere near my mouth. Don't get me wrong, Osprey's a decent blacksmith, but he's no good with teeth.
So the blacksmith is a dentist.
It took him 3 tries before he got the right one. I'll stick to my grandma's potion for toothache. Or I would, if Heber would stop being such a dick and make it for me. Heber took the recipe from me. And even if I had the recipe, I'm no good at mixing that stuff. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep. You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Tooth saver, yeah? No matter.
This will be another little side quest for this area. So maybe if I make these people happy, we'll be able to progress the main one. Go in. What's here? It's just his house. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy. Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting. Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already. Times in the keep are tough. Everyone is either bored or restless. Honestly, the last thing I need is people poisoning themselves with some unknown potion they don't even have the qualifications to make. No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients. Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
Moonshine, carnation, and sage.
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me. Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do? Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Yep.
Understood. It's a good reason. Well, I'd say it's better than most. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods. Back at the Academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge, especially now, after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do. Hmm? That is an excellent question, but I don't know. From what I've been able to decipher, it's a summoning spell to bring something or someone to our world. That being will share its great knowledge with the one brave enough to summon it. I need you to remember what it says and repeat it to me after you're back, word for word. Isn't it obvious? I'm the only medic they have here at the Horns. I'd like to see Fergus's face if he hears about me going out there. And here I am, thinking that everyone's already heard about the Charred Conclave. Well, it wasn't the proudest moment in our history, that's for sure. You truly don't know. At some point, the villagers all around the island decided that the Druids were responsible for the Red Death, and all other ailments of our times. They rounded them all up in a massive wicker man north of the Forlorn Swords, and burned them all to ashes. Hundreds of years of knowledge gone within the blink of an eye. But, well, that's what's bound to happen when you stop paying for people's education and invest in keeping the elites fed instead. is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it. Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. A wise approach, which I follow myself. Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me, if you live to find out.
Alright.
What irony? It takes... I don't dream about anything anymore, so sleep feels like a waste of precious time. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. It was quite popular in our study.
These NPCs have a lot to say.
No, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you some if you promise not to tell any of the higher-ups. There are side effects. You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died, came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next dose, or endure it. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. But our brave soldiers, well, that'd be risky. Well, they moreover... In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? Nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me. I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. The things they do here, they make no sense. No sense at all. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective. Yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the south. Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain. He truly cares about them. Healing me?
Alright, so what's his shop got? Okay, he's got the reset potions as well. Bunch of different potion books. Strong health, nice. Everything's very expensive. And some magic. Hailstorm, Flicker Bolt. Need to make some more money. There's a lot of good stuff, but it seems to be expensive. Alright. Man, we're racking up the side quests here. I hope everything is somewhat nearby. Okay, so can I don't think I have the ingredients to make it though. I need carnation. Where do you get carnations? Alright, that's the guy that hates me. It's all this stuff. Roses. Daffodils. Any carnations? Carnation. Okay, sweet. Alright, this is going to be easy. Restores 80 health, so it should be fine. See if it works with this guy.
Ah, thank you.
There we go. Okay, so that's one side quest. Let's go see if... Let's go rest and then maybe that guy can come out of his house. What time is it? Alright, looks like he's out. He'll probably want something to do it too.
Boy, Fred, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened? Huh. It's for Dad, isn't it? That ungrateful bastard's still on the wall. You don't have to do that, kid. I know it's for him, and I forgave him a long time ago. Well, he was right. I am old, but inefficient stung a little bit. After all, I did my job well, and his sword is as sharp as Excalibur itself. Well, I may not be angry with him anymore, but that doesn't mean I'll work my ass off so that his doesn't freeze. Here's an explanation of how to make it. Feel free to help him out yourself. Ha! Friend, I wish. For the only task I can use help, unless you're a master goldsmith, there's just not enough of them to go around. Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two, if you're willing to learn, that is. Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides. We should start with something simple. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've...
Alright, so we got no side quest for him. See if I can make the other guy's coat though. It's upgrading, handcrafting. Warm coat. What do I need? Oh, I had that too. Wonder if I can buy it back from her. I think I sold it to this lady. Okay, now I just need to buy some leather. Oh boy, drunk guy's in here. He's gonna be mad at me.
You're the reason they put me here. Come a little closer, so I can spit in your face. Nobody asks your opinion. I drink 'cause I want to. I drink 'cause guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you, anyway, huh? Me? But I'm not guarding the gate right this second. Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask. Alright, that's for me to decide. If you... Me,
Boy. Alright. That's funny.
Always good to have a little rest.
So I need some leather. He doesn't look like he has any. Don't really want to steal from him. Does he have a shop? He does. Alright. I just need to make these once I have stuff from corpse eaters. How do I get back up there?
Just another peaceful moment.
Oh, thank you, friend. Let me repay your kindness. Even though I don't have much, I can at least tell you about something I saw a little while ago. It might be interesting for an adventurer like you. See those rocks near the shore? When it gets dark, sometimes I see a light there. I'm not sure what it could be though. A bandit camp this close to the Horns? Impossible. The Daliata? No way. They wouldn't hide like that. Maybe something else entirely? It's probably nothing, but... Farewell.
Alright. Is he talking about those rocks? Okay, so that's my bounties. Oh wow, that's really far up there. Alright. I don't know where Excalibur is. Getting pretty long on time on this episode. big part of it is because these guys have so much to say when you first meet them. Just gonna do a quick run around town. See if there's anything we really missed anywhere. And then I'll end this episode after that. Pull out Arthur's memory.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now. The weight of it. The power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me. Yes, the sensation is unmistakable, but it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy. A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Alright, so guess we can't get it till later. We know where it is. Set a bonfire. Can I do it right here? Maybe we'll do it outside and then we'll start some of that exploration. Captain's quarters. Let's talk to the quartermaster first, just see if I have done enough. I doubt it, but we'll check. If not, then we'll rest up.
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult. Fine then. Otherwise, you're allowed.
Okay, just finishing up his stuff here.
Anyway. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a... There is a local legend about a dark druid named... Slaughter? Slaudier? Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise the dead and make them do his bidding. It's quite an old legend, though. It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South. The keepers and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there. Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural. It's not far. You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand. The captain forbade anyone from leaving the keep, so I couldn't. And truth be told, I didn't particularly want to. Sure. Let's go. Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem. Yes? Why not?
Okay, so I wonder if I have to do that for him to trust me, so I help him specifically. At least it's nearby. Alright, so we're going to end this episode here. Did a lot of just talking, some little fetch quests. In the next episode, we'll maybe try this out, as well as take a look down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.